In Beijing, on the morning of September 5, a black swan visited Tiananmen Square. It appeared after the flag-raising ceremony. The Chinese Communist Party, or CCP, regards the flag-raising ceremony as an important ritual to inspire people to love the country and the party. The flag-raising takes place every morning when the upper edge of the sun rises to the horizon level seen from Tiananmen Square. However, on this particular day, the black swan stole the spotlight from the red flag. Just after the flag-raising ceremony, visitors noticed a black swan was wandering around. It was combing its feathers, sometimes strolling leisurely with no intention of flying away. Its seasoned composure attracted the crowd who watched and took pictures. However, the police vehicles soon arrived. The police asked the crowd of onlookers to disperse. But the black swan did not fly away. As the sky turned gray, it started to rain. At around 8 a.m., the black swan was taken away by Beijing Wildlife Rescue Center. The Chinese media later reported that the origin of the black swan was still unknown and that it did not come from parks in Beijing. If no one claims it, it might be sent to the zoo to keep. There is a likelihood that no park officials would dare to admit that it's their black swan, as the issue can escalate and become a political issue that would be serious in a communist regime. In China, the term black swan has become widely known, referring to an unexpected, highly unlikely event that actually happens, causing a chain of negative reactions that can even have a subversive impact on the status quo. At an important meeting on January 28, 2021, party leader Xi Jinping said, "This year is the 100th anniversary of the founding of the Chinese Communist Party. It is crucial to do a good job in economic and social development this year. We should deeply understand the impact of the complicated international situation on China, making plans to deal with various black swans and gray rhinoceros events and constantly enhancing the security of development." The real black swan is now in the political center of China, Tiananmen Square. The news set the Chinese online community on fire as they carry out heated discussions about what it means, but the discussions have been quickly hidden and some websites have shut down comments. Many Chinese are reminded of Xi Jinping's recent announcement at a global summit on September 2, where Xi announced that China's third stock exchange was set to open in Beijing. China's other two stock exchanges are in Shanghai and Shenzhen. On September 3, China's central bank issued a report stating that it would maintain the smooth operation of the stock, bond, and exchange markets and closely guard against external risk shocks. The most fearful thing in the financial capital market is a black swan event. The real black swan that landed in Tiananmen Square brought wind and rain. China has an idiom of wind and rain, which is usually used as a metaphor for the turbulence of a regime and the danger of its collapse. Since China entered 2021, there have been many strange phenomena, some natural and others rich in implications. For example, on September 4, a cluster of cave dwellings suddenly collapsed in Yunnan after days of torrential rain. Fortunately, no life was lost and no one lived in them. Cave dwellings are the characteristic structures of the lowest plateau region in mainland China. The lowest plateau lacks building materials such as wood and stone and the fuel needed to bake bricks and tiles. However, it has fine textured layer of lowest soil. Cave dwellings made from such soil have existed in China for more than 4,000 years. In October 1934, Chinese communist troops were pursued by the forces of the then nationalist government and forced to embark on a long escape. The CCP arrived in the city of Yunnan in October 1935 and established its first stronghold, which has long been regarded as the CCP's home base. The massive collapse of caves in Yunnan has prompted the Chinese public to wonder if the party's days are numbered when its home base collapses. This is Inner Mongolia, China, where flying bugs have suddenly appeared in the sky. They are all over the vegetables in the market. Some people travel in mesh sacks, and others wear plastic bags to avoid them. Chinese people describe such phenomena as demons, which implies evil specters or abnormal phenomena. The Chinese Confucian classic, The Book of Rites, The Middle Path, states, "When a country is about to fall, demons will appear." Many bats suddenly appeared in the sky here, and no one knows where they came from or where they're going. The city of Zhengzhou in Yunnan Province experienced a massive flood on July 20, 2021, due to the secretive nighttime releases of water from the reservoirs by Chinese government officials. The death toll is speculated to be in the tens of thousands.
今天是2021年8月22日，现在是下午5点10分，在郑州市金水区天明路群办路这个位置，我现在透过窗户能够看到外面下着雨，还飘着雪花。
A month later, snowflakes fell in the sky in the city. In traditional Chinese culture, snowflakes in the summer are a sign of heavenly will, informing people that a great injustice is happening in the area. For this reason, the official Chinese media avoids reporting on it. Just 2 days after the black swan appeared in Tiananmen Square, Beijing was hit by hailstorms. Dense and large hailstones accompanied by rain showers hit the pavement with a loud popping sound, alarming the local residents. Confucius was recorded in the Chinese classics as saying, "A gentleman does not stand under a dangerous wall," which means that good people should not stand under a high wall that is about to collapse. At this moment, in many places in China, it is a living example of how tragic it is to stand under a wall that is about to collapse.